What's up everybody, I'm Simon Sabro, and today I'm going to be talking about my experience at Anime Expo 2022. So before I jump into that, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss an upload, all that good stuff. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram at SimonSabroYT. The link will always be down in the description. Also, my Patreon and YouTube membership is also going to be in the description, so check those out if you're interested. And be sure to comment down if you went to Anime Expo or not. Do you plan on going next year? How was it? Did you watch some videos? Just anything about Anime Expo really. But with all that out the way, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so really just starting out was me kind of just entering into Anime Expo. I had entered in from the West Hall, and I was really just trying to figure out where all the cool stuff was. Somebody outside of Anime Expo, right by the entrance, was kind of giving me a quick rundown on everything, and big shout out to them. They were very, very helpful, and I'm very thankful for them because I would have been lost, honestly. But I was kind of just walking around, getting a feel for things. It was definitely way more crowded than I really imagined, so to say. I knew it would be crowded, but the numbers and just seeing the people is completely different. Especially right here in this clip is looking back on it, I was like, dang, that is a lot of people, just kind of glancing at it just from this clip alone. And like I said, I was really just trying to kind of figure it out. Most of the things that I wanted to do were mostly on the South Hall, which is where I was making my way over to, and this was the South Hall right here. I did really just want to go see the I believe it was called the Entertainment Hall and the Artist Alley. That's really all I wanted to see, and the cosplays were amazing here. I had posted some of them on my Instagram. Definitely check it out at SimonSabroYT. But a lot of the cosplays, and just looking back on the footage here, just seeing some of the cosplays were just so cool. This Luffy, I don't know if it was a statue or a balloon inflatable, but it was really cool. And like I said, I know I keep on talking about it, but the cosplays were amazing. I got to Anime Expo extremely early. You weren't allowed to enter the building until 9 o'clock, but I was out there at 6:30 waiting in line. So I was one of the first, maybe 300-400 people into the building already, maybe, give or take. And it was, even then, this isn't even full capacity. People were still getting into the building at this point. It was maybe 9:20 or so. And I was just trying to just look around, just see cool stuff. Like I said, lots of amazing cosplays, especially this Alphonse right here. They definitely snapped there. It was so much fun. They did have this little corner here for Crunchyroll, I guess, and they were just watching Tomodachi Game. It was really cool. Just watching the people kind of chill out and just, watch anime, enjoy themselves, all that good stuff. Now here I found out where the Artist Alley was, and I was like, okay, I'm getting a feel for everywhere I want to go. I didn't really know where the Entertainment Hall was yet, I'll be honest, but I figured it out later on, thankfully. But I did see they were selling, I guess, Anime Expo exclusive merch here, and I was like, okay, I didn't know if I would be buying anything for us, so I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna at least buy something from here. I did really want one of the skate decks, the Attack on Titan ones, but they were sold out. But those looked amazing, and I really wish I could have gotten one, but I did get in line. I'm not going to reveal what I bought in the footage here. I will have a haul at the end of the month revealing everything I bought from Anime Expo. So if you're interested in that, definitely be sure to hit the bell and subscribe so you don't miss out on that. But I did find the entertainment hall and I was making my way in, and just it was amazing. It was just so amazing. This was my first time ever at any anime convention, or really any convention at all for that matter, and this just blew my mind. It was so exciting just being surrounded by so many people that are just passionate about the same thing I'm passionate about, and it was a really cool environment. Now, they did have some gameplay footage back here. I wasn't exactly sure on what it was. I genuinely have no idea what it was, but if you do know, definitely comment it down on what game it was. There was a sword devil in front of me. I believe that was the name of it, from Chainsaw Man, and his cosplay was amazing. The amount of effort he put into that cosplay was definitely worth it. The Gundam base, I really wanted to go into and buy stuff from it. They had this beautiful statue of the RX-78-2, and I really wanted to just get close, but the line for it was really long, and because I don't live in LA, I couldn't really bring too much stuff back home. So I didn't want to really bring any model kits because I felt like they would definitely break in, you know, the limited amount of storage I had. So I had to definitely skip out on that. But that's probably my biggest like regret, or, you know, thing I wish I bought, some model kits. They had a nice little poster for JoJo Battle R. I am planning on getting that game when it comes out. Nice trailer for the Bleach 1000-Year Blood War arc. I'm really excited for that. If you couldn't tell by the intro, Bleach is 100% my favorite anime, favorite manga. Here they had just a lot of really cool stuff, and I had to buy something from here. This was the first thing I purchased, and it was in that Death Note box, and I bought, that's just one of the few things, or one of the many things that I bought at Anime Expo. Looking back on it, this booth had a lot of things I really would have bought, but I was kind of just in a rush to just see as much as I could. But looking back, this, like I said, this booth did have some really cool stuff. I think I would have probably gotten some of the plushies and maybe a couple of the Nendroids, especially some of the JoJo ones, because I don't think I have any JoJo figures at all. So I would have loved to get some of the JoJo Nendroids there. So like I said, had to get the Ryuk figure, and now we were kind of making our way over to the next booth on over, just to see, like I said, just trying to see everything, like just see as much as we possibly could. Now this booth had a lot of cultured art, so to say, and a lot of booths that had art were just a lot of cultured art, like I said. So this was just one of many, but the art at this booth specifically was actually really good, and I feel like I've seen it just a lot on the internet, but I didn't really buy anything because, like I said, since I don't live in LA, I didn't want to bring back any like posters or anything because I was scared that it would get like torn, bent, or you know, stuff on the way back home. So I was really only looking for art books. Like if I was gonna buy any art, it had to be art books or wall scrolls because I know that they won't really get damaged on the way. Like they're a lot easier to bring back. Once again, a couple of really cool figures. I did like the Gojo noodle stopper. I think that's what they're called. It was really cool. A lot of the figures at the top there were also really cool. A lot of these boots I was very unfamiliar with, but just seeing them was really cool. Also, they did hand out these free bags, as you probably see a bunch of people with. The blue and the yellow ones. The blue one had slime and I think it was quintuplets. I forgot what the yellow one had, but this section over here, once again, a lot of cultured art. Mostly it was Genshin Impact characters though, but they did have a couple of art books here and I did pick up a couple of them. So once again, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for the haul at the end of the month. But like I said, they did have some really good art here. Like I said, did pick up a couple of art books, and I was kind of just browsing around trying to see if there was anything else I wanted. I was like contemplating if I would risk buying one of these like posters to try and bring home. Now I was heading over to the 7 Seas section. They were selling some manga, but I did kind of notice these clothes on the side. Speaking of clothes, we're gonna go into today's sponsor. All right, so real quick, I did receive a package from the Sour Punch shop on Instagram. I will leave their link down in the description below. Be sure to check them out. They have some really cool stuff, but it is this clothing brand, and they did reach out to me to kind of model in some of their clothes. And I do have an affiliate link for them. It is Saburo20. I'll put it up on the screen, and I'll also leave it in the description. So if you plan on buying anything from them, definitely use my code. It helps support the channel. And they do have some genuinely cool stuff out there. But like I said, I did receive this package, so I'm gonna just be going over kind of like what I got from them. They did send me 3 free items, which is in this bag here. As you can tell, one of them is a beanie. Now, I don't really wear hats much, mostly because I am in Georgia and it is extremely hot, so I really have no reason to be wearing a hat. But it is a really cool hat. It's very simple, and I honestly really like it though. It is this beanie, just a black beanie that says error on it, but it is black and red. I do love the colors. We'll just put it on real quick, because why not? But I do really like it. Like I said, it genuinely looks cool. 2 other things they did give me for free were this, like a pop socket, and I'm not sure if this is upside down, but pop socket, I don't really use these, but it does really look cool still. I do just love black and red all together. It's just a really cool color scheme to me, and just thought I'd get it. It's free, why not? But it is definitely cool. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. And they lastly did send me a chain that has a lock on it. I'm not really gonna open it right now because it is kind of stapled together. We'll open it, why not, right? But they did send me, like I said, this chain, and this was really kind of my favorite part of the free things, of course. But this is really cool, really simplistic, and I'm definitely gonna be wearing this for sure. Like I said, it's really cool, definitely my kind of style, so to say. And yeah, but I did also buy one of their t-shirts, which the t-shirt is amazing. I'll be very honest with y'all, it is amazing. This is just a quick little like sneak peek of it, and I'm gonna just run through it really quickly, and then I'm gonna put up some pictures of like me with everything on, or really mostly just the shirt on. But this is it, just a white shirt with a butterfly. It is really cool. The quality on it actually feels really good as well, I'll be very honest. But this is a really cool tee. Once again, that's really all I got from the Sour Punch Shop. Once again, like I said, their Instagram will be down in the description. Be sure to check them out. They do have really cool stuff. And if you do plan on buying from them, be sure to use code SABRO20. You get 20% off, and it helps support the channel. So with all that out the way, let's get back into the video. Okay, so like I said, I was now at the 7C's booth. I didn't recognize any of the manga they had here, and even looking back, nothing there really like was familiar to me. So if you know any of the titles that they had on the table, definitely comment it down. And looking back at the footage, there's so much stuff that I just like breezed past and didn't notice, and I'm really glad that I do have it recorded. And here they had another RX-78. I forgot why, or actually I never knew why, but it was really cool to see. You can see the guy there taking pictures of it. I really wanted to as well. Here we go with some more really nice art. Once again, most of the art that really almost all the booths had were Genshin Impact, which is cool. I wish there was a little bit more diversity, but I understand the appeal of it, so I can't complain too much. Now here you can see the guy here, he just waved at the camera. I thought it was really cool, but this store right here had so much. It was a very small booth compared to the other ones, but what they had was just, in my opinion, some of the best stuff I've seen. And if I noticed like everything here when I was there, I would have bought way more than I did at this spot. Not really gonna say what I bought, but you could see they had mostly Nendroids and Figmas. They had like an Amelia, a Sasori, Minato, a couple of JoJo ones up top. Like they had a lot, and I didn't even notice all of these until looking back at the footage. Now at this booth right here, they had a lot more SH figure arts kind of stuff. And this is another booth I wish I spent more time at, because I definitely would have bought something from here. They did also have some really cool model kits, but once again, I really did not want to buy any. I mean, I really wanted to, but I knew I couldn't because it would get damaged along the way back home. Right here on this wall on the left here, it was just so much, just oh my god, it was just so much that I wanted to just grab off the wall, but due to space I couldn't. But if I do go to Anime Expo next year, I definitely know better, and I know to bring, you know, just to prepare beforehand, because there's a lot of stuff I would want. Now, I could be wrong, but this booth here I believe was Book Off, and unfortunately they were only selling figures. They didn't have any manga, because I know Book Off is a secondhand retailer and they usually have a lot of like rare manga and stuff, but unfortunately they only had figures, and I wasn't really interested in buying any of the ones they had. They also did have a couple of lucky bags, but wasn't really interested. I didn't really want to buy manga, but I was hoping to find just anything cool, really. Like, it didn't really matter what it was, just anything cool. But really just walking around, and that was a really cool Astro Boy statue, by the way. But just walking around, and like I said, knowing that a majority of people here have the same interest as me was just such a oddly refreshing feeling to know, like, you know, there's like anime and it's just that big of a platform, really, and that many people just enjoy it. It was kind of just a realization that I never had before, and it was really cool. Now, this booth had some really cool stuff, and this is another booth I wish I had bought from. They had like some playmats, once again a lot of mostly Genshin Impact art, but they had a lot of playmats, and just they looked really cool and really good quality, and I do kind of wish I had bought from here, but I wasn't really looking at it too much. Now here, I forgot where this was exactly, but they had some really cool JJK figures on display. And after that, we did go over to the artist alley, which I didn't really record all of, unfortunately, because my phone ran out of storage from all of the recording. Like, all of the footage, like, there was like hours worth of footage just from the entertainment hall, and my phone couldn't hold it all, unfortunately. But honestly, the artist alley was probably my favorite part by far. It had really the most space, probably some of the best cosplays I saw in the artist alley, and it was really cool. But overall, I just really enjoyed Anime Expo, and honestly, I really want to go back again next year. Probably also still gonna go for just one day, because it is extremely exhausting, but definitely did enjoy it overall. But that's really all for the video. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Also, at the end of the month, I'm gonna be doing my haul, so if you want to see what I got at Anime Expo, that's gonna be at the end of the month, so definitely hit the bell if you're interested in that. But also follow me on Instagram at SimonSabroYT to stay updated. But that's all from me. This is Simon Sabro signing out. I catch you on the next one.